meditation, I can feel some vibration in my body. Also, I can feel some vibration on top of my head. So, by my body movement sometimes shaking, rotating some.
That is the kriyas we call. Kriya means action. The action which is not in your control. When you're deep into meditation, without your control, you find just jerks. The lower abdomen jerk will happen. The prana, abana, when they mingle in samana. Samana is on the stomach region, on the navel region, this energy. When this all joining together, what happens? The body jerk will happen. That is called the kriya section. The kriya means action, sudden action without your control. Understand? Out of thought, your body movements are different. When you're completely thoughtless, the prana, abana reverses and they mingle together, join together with the support of samana. When this process is happening, your body jerks actually. The lower abdomen jerks. In Mahabandha, the final bandha, it happens by default. You see, without your control, when this reversing happens, only when this reverse happens, the Sushumna Nadi gets activated. Sushumna Nadi is the center Nadi, the spine, from the top to the bottom. For the Sushumna Nadi to get activated, this prana, abana has to be reversed. And when it happens, in your kriyas, it happens. Or in your meditation also it happens. You may surprise, what is this? Why this is happening? The action, the divine action. Out of you, you're merged to the divinity, the oneness. Out of that oneness, suddenly your body acts, which is called the kriya. What we are practicing is towards that we are processing. No? Sushumna Nadi activation. Sushumna Nadi activation is the next step to Sushumna Nadi activation is Kundalini awakening. See, Kundalini awakening is the king of Sushumna Nadi activation. Kundalini reaching the Sahasrara is the king of the awakening. There are several steps. The mind is the king of thought. The spine is the king of mind. The 1,20,000 nadis vibration or 72,000 nadis vibration, the nadis which are spread throughout the body, their vibration, rhythmic vibration is the king of the spine. Sushumna Nadi activation is the king of the vibration. Kundalini awakening is the king of the Sushumna Nadi activation. Kundalini reaching the Sahasrara is the king of the awakening. Yes? So, this jerk, we are not talking about Kundalini Yoga. We are talking about Kriya Yoga, the Kriyas. Where the Kriya ends, there the Kundalini starts. Understand? To awake the Kundalini, first we have to clean our thoughts actually. Your thoughts are not proper. How the Kundalini will awake? Clean the chakras first. Mooladhara, greediness. Swadhisthana, jealousy. Fear and failure, Manipuraha. Anahat chakra, intention, love. With expectation, condition, demand only will love. It's called exploitation. It is not love. The love what you show is exploitation. With the intention, if you love someone, is it a love? If you have a compassion towards someone with the intention, is there real compassion behind it? It's all called exploitation. But we call it love, love, love. Am I right? So, intention, love. Non-acceptance. We are always in non-acceptance. We have something, we ignore it. We don't have something, we try it. Anyone comes with a wise thought, we don't want to appreciate him. We want to prove to him, no, you are wrong. I have something else. That is right. Attachment with the knowledge. See, 4 kind of attachments. Attachment with the knowledge, attachment with your belongings, attachment with your relatives, attachment with the knowledge, ego, attachment with what you don't have, desire. That's also another attachment. We have an attachment with something what we don't have. That's called desiring. Desiring is not wrong, but are you happy with all your desires? That's what I questioned yesterday last time. No? You have desired, you got it. Are you happy with that? No. Throughout this life, you have desired for so many aspects. You got it. Are you happy? No. Then what assurance is there? Tomorrow you will be happy with today's desire. You have desired for your enjoyment. Are you doing that? Enjoy. Try to enjoy with whatever you have. Celebrate. Each and every moment has an event of celebration. Understand? Every moment has an event of celebration. If you are functioning from your fixation, you cannot experience that moment, that beauty. So, ego, non-acceptance. Just transform all these qualities. Without transforming all these qualities, how you can just think about Kundalini awakening? You are greedy, you are jealousy, you are fear and failure, you have an intention, love, compassion for you to sacrifice everything you do intentionally and disagree with everyone egoistically, and now you say my Kundalini also awakened. How there is a possibility? Am I right or not? You have not cleaned your thought. So clean your thought to clean the chakras. From greediness to offering. From jealousy to appreciation. From fear and failure to hope. Develop a hope, courage. Fear, frustration, courage. And then the hope comes. Understand? How to transform to hope. Fear to hope. Fear. The fear will frustrate you. From the frustration, courage. When you get the courage, you already get the hope. You got the hope. Am I right? Fear, frustration, courage, hope. Transform. Transform yourself from greediness to offering, jealousy to appreciation, blessing, and fear and failure to hope, condition to unconditioned. Unconditioned means what? Love or bondage has 4 aspects, as we have seen it earlier. What are the 4 aspects? It has a concern in it. Behind it, it has an expectation, condition, demand, which can trouble the opponent and trouble yourself. The concern is more beautiful, so beautiful. But behind the concern, you have an expectation, condition, demand. You're conditioning your richness, which is bothering you always. Why should you carry something which is bothering you? Ask yourself, when I will get liberated from this aspect, from my own mind? When I am going to liberate myself from my own thought? By conditioning others. Your own liberation is in allowing others to act liberally. You are not allowing others to act liberally. Who is suffering? You are suffering. They remain the same. Keep on asking others, are they following? They don't follow. And they are very happy with whatever they are. Who is sufferer? You wanted others to listen to you perfectly. Am I right or not? Who is the sufferer in all these cases? You are the sufferer. Then this question has to come, when I will get liberated from all these aspects? When I can experience the beauty of my life? without expectation, without condition, without demand. This question you have to put. So, naturally, this condition becomes unconditioned. It becomes unconditioned, it is universal. The concern becomes universal. You can have the concern everywhere, but there is no expectation. Just doing showing your concern, doing your part. That's it. Next is non-acceptance. Develop your acceptance. So when this nature is developed completely, then the Kundalini is very prepared to just awake and walk on your central spine. The Shakti awakes because everything is positive now, clear. Or else it goes up and there is a blockage, it returns down. The Shakti awakes which is sleeping in the Mooladhara. 24 nadis are surrounded, firing that nadi. In our Kriya we are doing that. But that alone is not enough unless we just clean our thought. By cleaning the thought, just this Shakti awakes and she can walk freely on the Sushumna. Free walk. And she can reach the Sahasrara and merge with the Shiva. Shiva Shakti union, cosmic union. That becomes the Kundalini Sahasrara. Bliss. There you get the bliss. Our Kriyas are towards meditativeness. The very first technique when we do, the vibration is less. Mahamudra, the first half we do, we observe, the vibration is less. Mahamudra, the second half we complete, I ask you to observe the top of the head. You find the vibration is more. Mahabandha still increases. The next Kriya increases. At the end, e-breath, you see complete vibration. And this is taking you towards meditativeness. After performing the Kriya, the whole day you find your mind will be in alpha state. Less than 5 thoughts in a minute. This is what the whole practice is all about. We are practicing towards the meditativeness.